Hey guys, here with the 1994 Hyrdodyne Grand Sport model. Apologize for some background noise. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. We got a power sprayer going. But this is a boat we just took in on trade. It's been meticulously well kept. Family that owned it did an amazing job of taking good care of this thing and keeping it clean, keeping it covered. Just overall, just doing a great job of keeping this older boat looking really, really good. So let's go around the outside. I mean, being a 1994, it's gonna have its share of marks and stuff from the age, but you can see the gel is in great shape. No fading anywhere on the boat. I mean, the color probably looks as good as it did the day it came off the showroom floor. Well, let's go through here. Some things to note. Rub rail appears to be original. You'll see some markings there on the rub rail through basically all down the sides. Just what it's there for, you know. So a little chewed up there on the rub rail. You'll see, you know, some small scratches here. You know, no bigger than my fingernail. That's just back here towards the back end of the boat. Another one I want to note here, you'll see a small scratch in this stripe here. If we move up towards the bow a little bit here, see if we can see this. There's a small, very light scratch here in the gel. A lot of these aren't very deep. I can't even feel that with my fingernail. Might even come out with a wet sand, but decided not to. Don't know that we'd have much luck finding a color match there on that color, but buffed out as best as we could. I think this thing looks really good. Let's come around to the far side. This is in the shade a little bit, but one I wanted to show, another scratch here. On the side here, and there's one more spot where it's probably the deepest scratch on the boat right there. So those are really, I mean, it's really all I wanted to point out as far as the exterior goes. A few scratches on the outside. Man, the gel is in good, pretty darn good shape for a 94 on this thing, with no fading. It is sitting on a white Shorelander single axle trailer with a spare tire, and does have the teak swim platform, but this is a 20-foot boat as well. Open bow. We'll get a look at the seating layout when we climb up in. Also includes full snap-on cover. So let's jump up in this Hyrdodyne and take a look at some of the interior features. You do have a hook here on the back, as well as your ski pylon in the interior. But on the inside, we got carpet throughout. Really, really clean carpet. No major staining or anything. I mean, really good shape on the flooring. The vinyl is all original, in amazing shape. You'll see a little bit of stretching on this back seat here. Probably, you know, likely spot for people stepping in and out of the boat. But really, the only thing to point out on this, on the vinyl on the interior, is on the driver's seat here. You'll notice a little bit of the stitching coming apart, a little bit there at the bottom. And you'll see it looks like a small, they made a patch here on this seat, but on the driver's seat, but it's really all we could find in here. You got a 4-speaker stereo system, cup holders in the back, so you can see right there. Just flip down, and then some storage nets through the sides under the combing pads. Back seat flips up. We got the cover under here. It is a green cover to match the exterior. That flips right back down. Do have some storage under the front seat as well. pull that open. That lifts kind of on a track there. But some storage up underneath the glove box, fire extinguisher, battery under here. And one thing that's cool about this boat, it does have a heater. You have an outlet down here and an outlet down at the feet of the driver. Let's see. Come on over to the helm here. I'll pop up the engine hatch. It has a PCM 5.8 liter motor with 753 hours on it. It is electronically fuel injected. Runs great. We've gone through, done a full service on everything. Engine runs like a top. Fires right up every time. Get you a look at that. Flip that down. Got your dual speedometers, fuel gauge, oil, pretty simple setup on your dash, and your tachometer. There is a depth finder on the boat, an auto blower, and on the right side here you've got your stereo, accessory switches, lights, and a switch for the heater as well, which does work. There is a smaller mirror, clamp-on mirror on the windshield. Flip this open, you'll see our front seats here both flip open, and there's storage under there. But yeah, I mean, kind of an interesting layout. Actually really comfy to sit up in the front of the boat. You have a nice spot to put your feet, and again, some storage netting, cup holders. One thing I did want to note, the stereo is newer. So you have a CD player, auxiliary inputs, and there is Sirius receiver in here if you choose to subscribe, and you can set up your account and have satellite radio on the boat. But yeah, overall, really nice Hyrdodyne. Great ski boat, throws a great slalom wake. Just wanted to point out any nicks and dings to you guys and go through the features. If you have any other questions, you can always give us a call at 317-845-9253. Thanks, guys.